Hey folks, welcome back to another Poem Master video, and we finally got her synchroned, right? Elesa synchroned regular Elesa. I've been waiting for this synchroned forever. She's one of my favorite characters, right? Probably right behind Sabrina. And, she finally got her synchroned expanded, which is fantastic. And, thankfully, her synchroned is very, 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 very good. Did not disappoint. And especially, with the fact that she is also launching at the same time with a 6-star EX as well. Also, you guys could also probably see the pattern of my curtains because of the light shown on my face, which is kind of weird because I usually don't really record in the afternoons. I'm just up because I have like a class in like 30 minutes, so I thought, why not record a video before the class? So anyways, which also exposes me because I said it's out now. Well, it's not actually out while I'm recording this because a few hours before it drops. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. Zebstrika very, very good, especially with the 6-star EX, because the 6-star EX allows her to AoE sync move, right? Without the diverted power. And she has on her sync grid inertia, which is going to make her sync move super, super powerful, and that it hits every AoE, right? It's going to be absolutely insane. So anyways, let's get into this very, very good grid. So as usual, let's first talk about 1 out of 5 again. Yeah, 1 out of 5, nothing too much to talk about. Just pick up like everything not named like Spark basically, and then you have like exactly enough energy to pick up everything if you want. You don't really have to. But yeah, and if you don't want to run Wild Charge, that's fine as well. You could, just pick up everything not named Wild Charge. Pick up Spark. Because Spark's fine too, right? Her 1 out of 5 synchro is actually pretty nice because she actually does have like one Standfast 5 node over here, which is pretty nice. Her 2 out of 5 grid, honestly, she might have like one of the most complete 2 out of 5 synchros in the whole game. Her 2 out of 5 synchro is so good. It basically has everything you need, almost. So 2 out of 5 gives you inertia, which is the biggest thing on our grid, right? For the most part, if you're going to 6-star EXer, even if you're not, it's still really, really good, right? But yeah, you got both Standfast nodes. You got inertia over here. You got first aid down here, and then paralysis synergy 3. So all we need to do is try to connect the dots, connect them together at the lowest cost, so we could pick up everything. And there you go. Pick up both Standfast nodes. Inertia, Wild Charge move gauge refresh, 1 Wild Charge power up, 1 Spark power up, not that we need it, we just need it to get to Paralysis 3, and then First Aid 4. With this grid, you kind of do have to run another Paralysis unit, right? Which Volkner would be a very, very, very good choice there, because not only does Volkner give you the Paralysis and Flinch from Thunderfang to activate Paralysis Synergy, not that you need the Flinch, but Flinch is also always nice to have, right? You also get the extra 50% buff from the electric terrain as well, right? So this is very, very powerful if you run it with Volkner. If you don't, have anything, if you don't have anything to paralyze the opponent with, then probably don't pick it up. Just pick up like some more Wild Charge power-ups, I guess, or something. If you want, I don't know. Maybe Electrify, MP Refresh, because like. Electrify, I think some people kind of underrate this training move. It's not the best because everyone's just like, oh, you guaranteed crit, what's that good for? Well, generally it's not that great, except for when you're trying to sync nuke. It does make sure that your sync move is a guaranteed crit, because if you just get like standard crit power-ups, right, if you get +3 crit, it's 100% crit for your regular moves, but it's only 80% crit for your sync moves. However, Electrifying gives you a guaranteed crit on that. And also, it's basically a potion as well, which, as a Wild Charge user, you would generally very much appreciate potions. So, even if it's not for the crit, just get it for the potions, I guess. But yeah, if you don't want to pick a Wild Charge, it's good luck surviving, I guess. If you want to pack an extra healer on your team, that could work as well. But yeah, anyways, there's that. You could also run Spark if you want, right? Spark Inertia. It's not bad, but I'd probably not really run Spark Inertia at 2 out of 5. If you really want to run Spark Inertia, I'd probably only run it at 3 out of 5, right? Also, whoops, we go here, right? But yeah, you do have hostile environment on this, which is nice. Ooh, also over here. But yeah, I'd probably run it at 3 out of 5 instead. But anyways, speaking of 3 out of 5, let's go to that. And at 3 out of 5, you have a few more options. In terms of, just running inertia, right? Because you also have ramming speed up here, which is something that you could also work with. Again, the stand fast nodes. I think we have... Actually, we don't have enough to go down there. Never mind. But yeah, you basically have most of the stuff that you need over here. You pick up the sync move power up as well. That's also pretty nice. If you want electrifying power up or wild charge move gauge refresh, I'd probably go for wild charge move gauge refresh. It depends on what team you build. Because you know what? Maybe not wild charge move gauge refresh now that I think about it. Because if you're going with both ramming speed and inertia, you probably would want to guarantee, in terms of team building, right? You probably would want to guarantee that your Zebstrika could get, plus, not Zebstrika, your whole team get +6 speed, right? And, Zebstrika does have Fast Track 2 on her passive, but again, if you're playing it safe, probably would want another, speed buffer. At least give your team +4, and then you could rely on the extra bit on Fast Track to get that extra +2 for Elesa, right? So something like this would probably work. Wait a second, do we actually have enough? Yeah, well, we'll also have enough energy for First Aid 4. If you want to go for that as well, you could do that. Slightly less RNG over here in terms of the healing. A bit more on the sync move. But yeah, this could potentially work as well. For the rest, pick up some speed. Or actually, you have some attack over here. You pick up the attack instead, honestly, just for the extra damage on the sync move. So that is an option. If you want just to run like a full wild charge build for fun, that could also work, right? Just pick up, wild charge stuff, and then come down with the paralysis energy. So this will do a lot of damage on your wild charges, right? Because you're getting extra 60% from the multipliers, and then you also, I'd assume you'd run it under electric terrain as well. So that's extra 111. Right, so that's more than 2 times your regular damage on wild charge, which is a lot of damage, right? With wild charge, base being like 150 or something, at 5 out of 5, right? It's base 150. So it's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to do a lot of damage, in this state. Also, the other more popular, I guess, build is to build it with Spark, right? Reason being pretty obvious, you don't take recoil at all, so don't have to worry about that. And what is a detriment becomes your favor, which is your HP stat. You have a lot of HP here, so with okay-ish defense, I mean, it's much better than Hilda's defense, but Hilda has more HP, right? Also, Hilda has more recoil, just because Flare Blitz has like 5% more recoil for some reason. But yeah, in terms of a Spark build, you come down, pick up Spark Hostile Environment, and then you go around, probably pick up ramming speed if you want, or you could, I think if you go over here, you could also pick up paralysis energy 3 as well, right? So yeah, you do a decent amount of damage on Spark, right? Because that's an extra 60% on Spark at max, right? So that's what, Spark is 50 at 5 out of 5, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 50, and then, okay, over here 58, and then times, let's see, what is that? Yeah, 92. It basically turns Spark into a 3-gauge move without even, electric terrain. If you add in electric terrain, right? That's 120. What's a move that does 120? It's like Stone Edge or something. It hits incredibly hard for a 2-gauge move, right? And again, you don't really need move gauge refresh because you're gonna get speed, and it's a 2-gauge move, so you don't have to worry about that. So main thing you have to worry about is to paralyze the opponent, which Spark does have a really, really good chance of paralyzing, right? Initially has already 30% or something. So the chance of paralyzing the opponent is very, very high. So the chance of activating paralysis energy 3 would be very high as well. So this is also something that you could run if you don't really want to worry about the healing part and all that. If you don't want to bring any healers, this is a fantastic build as well. So anyways, that's pretty this one, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A lot of different builds that you could work with to strike on. Fantastic unit, a lot of different team comps you can work it on, work with it on as well. But yeah, personally, I can't wait to use it. Although by the time you guys or this video comes out, I probably already used it. But at the time of recording, I haven't yet. But anyways, again, that's been it. This one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna guys saying in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel for some more Puppet Masters content. I'll see you guys in the next one.